I'll check it out. Part of it is home now. This is the cab, the front clip, and I think the doors. Ted dropped it off. We just got back from Ruby's basketball. Wow. This is the first time I ever really looked at it since 2008. It's been sitting down in the swamp. The cab used to be in a lot better shape, but it was sitting on the direct ground. Got the old doors in there. Wow. I don't remember those windows being busted out. Pretty cool. This is the cab I want to use. I want to use this back glass because see, the other International, it's a one back windshield. I like this one that's got two. That's pretty awesome. Heck yeah. So you guys are seeing it the same time I am. Check out the lights. Damn, I was hoping this front windshield was going to be good. Man, I really thought the glass was all good in this thing. Looked like somebody had been shooting it. Dag nabbit. Look at that, good solid floor. Good solid floor, see? Hey, there's steering wheel. This is cool. Got a little hole up top. Let's see what the top of it looks like. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm thinking in my head, you can see how this, if you go on the back end of it, how the front end kind of noses in. So it's a lot more narrow here. So what I'm thinking is cut it right up there at top, like V it maybe. Cut it and then spread this out. Cut all this in half and spread this out. That way it's even with the other cab. It'll be a lot easier once the other cab's here. Looks like we're going to have to make all this stuff, more than likely. But at least the hinges are all here. So it's pretty straight. So I think I'm going to just keep it just like this. And just cut it right along here. Basically right where the hinges are. And then we'll just fill this part in. And I almost thought about right here, so the other cab will be here. I almost thought about getting like a teardrop window in there. Thinking in my head, oh sweet, there's the hood. Awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. That hood's in much better shape. Well, the other one was in great shape until that last storm. We had a big old freaking tree laying right on the hood. That's the only thing that got damaged, and this one looks good. The front end is in pretty rough shape. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I had somebody comment on my page, and they were saying how to turn this into an actual like smoker. That'd be kind of cool, huh? You can have it where it has the wheels here where you can still tow it. And then you can use the hood to lift it up. Man, I don't know. It's a good idea. Good idea. May do something like that. What is this? Fiberglass? Bondo? Like, feels like plastic. Oh yeah, it's old Bondo. Somebody did some old body work back in the day. History. Look at this. That's cool. There's both the doors. The doors, it looks like they're in pretty decent shape. Wouldn't it be funny to keep the mirrors on too? No, I'm not going to do that. That's silly, but it's kind of funny. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I'm going to go back in the house. Look at that sucker. Oh, he bite me. Hey! Oh, you little... He dead. Look at all that blood. You nasty sucker. Ugh. Mosquitoes. Ted must have brought his mosquitoes to my house. Not cool, man. Just kidding. So, I gotta go get the other cab. But I have got to... Man, I got... The wife is griping at me that my projects are piling up, and so I got to start moving stuff around. Milk truck's gonna stay where it's at because I'm working on it. We need to get that front clip off, weld it on there. We can get rid of that frame and all that junk. Motorhome, I'm gonna mess with it later, but I'm thinking about just going ahead for now and moving it back there out in the field. Suburban, it's running, so I ain't got to mess with that. The Taurus is not running. We're just using it for parts. We're going to use all the interior and whatever else we need for another project down the road. So we'll probably take it, move it out there in the woods. And my car hauler, I got to do something with my car hauler. I need to finish it. It's I just keep putting it off and putting it off, but I got a Holley sniper system on that. It is ready to rock and roll. It would not idle right, and I found out it's because my throttle cable was bad. It was catching and sticking. So I got a new throttle cable that I bought 4 years ago, and never put them on. I never put it on yet. And I bought new spark plug wires and new spark plugs and boots and all that stuff, because now that the Holley Sniper's hooked up, now I can give it a nice good tune-up and everything should be ready to rock and roll. And I haven't debated what I want to do with it. I almost thought about getting rid of this, but then again, you don't see very many car haulers, and you know, back in the day, that's all I drove. That's what I picked up all my projects. And you know, life happens, and I haven't been able to drive it any, and my projects have slowed down, but now they're starting to pick back up where I left off, 20 years ago. Like, I built this 20 years ago. Need to finish it. I bought airbags for it. I want to airbag it, play around with it some more. I put a Oldsmobile 455 in it, but she'll scoot. She'll scoot pretty good. I cut the back end off, turned it into a Blazer. How'd this video turn into looking at all my projects now? That's my buddy David's truck. That's Old Blue. If you go back, you can watch videos of us building headers, and I put a new exhaust system on it. But she's running a little rough, and I think the capacitors are going out on it, because he told me it shifts hard and it runs rough. So I bought some new capacitors. We got to get the computer out, and I'm going to solder in some new capacitors. And that made me think that, this one had kind of a rough idle all the time too. All the sensors are new. It always ran good, but just at an idle, it ran rough. And the same thing, I've heard the computer, the capacitors go out on it, so I bought capacitors for this one too. This is already tore apart, so we should be able to yank that computer out real quick And we're going to do both of them. I'm going to solder new capacitors on his, new capacitors on this one, and this one will be able to rock and roll, and that one will be good. I think he's going to come get that once we do the computer. I've got to get back on the milk truck. I'm going to start doing the milk truck as soon as I have freaking time. I've been so busy, and I want to have the time to, I may end up having to take vacation to do this, you know. Most people take vacations to go somewhere. I take vacations to work on crap, you know. So I want to be able to cut that frame off, move it over here, set it all up, weld it up, and I want to do that all in one day, or finish it in 2 days, whatever. But I've got to get that done. Anyway, I got a brush pile I got to burn still. It's just been so busy. I did get my little RV. We turned it into a pool house. I finally got power ran to it. So she's got 50 amps ran to her now. So that'll be powered up. So now we'll be able to have AC in there and use the bathroom, which will be nice when we have pool parties. Anyway, I came down here to check out the International, and end up looking at all my other stuff. But thanks to my buddy Ted for digging this out of the swampy woods and bringing it to me. That really saved me some time, since I'm always freaking at ball games. Yeah, that was pretty neat. So this is a L-190 International. Man, I'm really happy with this. I can't believe how good the grill is. It's in really good shape. So is this the original color, green? Huh. I kind of like that green. That must have been the original color. Look at the door frame. It looks green too. And somebody painted it, looks like red or orange. Look at the patina on this thing though. Isn't that freaking cool? Anyway. I've got to go get the other truck. Bring it here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take that cab. We're going to put this cab on the other chassis, and then that way we can kind of get a visual of what it's going to look like and what we can do. I even thought about putting this on backwards. That way it would be a suicide doors. But I don't know. May not do it like that. All right, I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes. Them damn mosquitoes are killing me here. Ruby's got more basketball games tomorrow. There's the dogs running loose. They're going crazy. What are you doing, Cuckoo? That's Cujo. He's half grizzly bear and half great white. Ain't gonna get himself hurt thinking he's a big dog. What you doing, boy? Huh? What you doing, boy? All right. Peace out. See you in a bit. Hey, Cujo. Say peace out. He sees another dog over there somewhere. Neighbor dogs. Yeah, kind of playing around. Move the fenders over here. And then tried to move that cab. That cab is heavier than shit. I couldn't hardly budge it. Went ahead and put the doors on. This way I can kind of see what I need to do to make this a mega cab. So that's my plan. When we get the R-220 here, we're going to make this a mega cab. I think my plan is to go ahead and cut it right here. And I see a lot of people when they do the mega cabs, they're getting rid of their wing vent and then making this pillar straight or straighter. I kind of like the idea because it is pretty flat. I mean, it's not like angled a lot. I'm thinking keep it the way it is. We'll get as close as we can to the back of the other cab and keep that wing vent. That way the people that are in the back, they want to cool down. That's what that wing vent's for. Just that, and it's like 270 AC. Well, I don't think this thing will go 70 miles an hour, but you get the point. Alright, you know how I don't like throwing crap away. I was trying to figure out what to do with this cab and door. And I think I came up with something. I had Joshua come out and help me. I think I want to take the back end of this cab, weld it on to the door. We got the doors just kind of roughly put in. Put our bench seat in there. Of course, like I said, it's just, well, we'll weld it up, but you can see, we'll weld the doors onto that. Get a noodle and put that styrofoam noodle on here so you don't hit your head. But I'm thinking put this over here by the pool, and then we have a place to sit. Bub, you want to come in here and roll the window down? Well, now if you get hot, you just roll the old window down. And if it's a windy day, you can roll it back up. And if you need a little wind, you got the wing vent. If you want to see who's behind you, look in the mirror. That's pretty cool. Oh, now I thought about hand painting my cheap and easy mods. So we'll have our YouTube logo on the doors. That'd be cool, huh? What do you think, Bob? It'd be pretty sweet, right? Mm-hmm. Thought about, we're going to do an outdoor theater. Thought about kind of putting this right in the middle of where we're going to do our theater, and then mount a couple of little speakers back here. The ultimate surround sound. Would that not be sweet? That way we're not throwing this away. Perfectly good metal. We'll just make a steel frame and make our own little floor. Well, we may be able to actually use some of that floor over there, honestly. What do you guys think? Yeah? I say yeah. You know me, I don't like throwing crap away, so we're saving it. Saving it from the landfill. Oh yeah, I already showed you that. Well, it is hotter than a sucker out here. I think Bub and I are going to go in and cook us some steak, huh?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, thanks for your help, Bub.
You're welcome.
So, how cool. I like that. I love this idea. I don't know if I said it or not, but the seat's in pretty decent shape. Other than that. But I may just buy a recover deal and recover that. Put some new seat covers on it and hooray, rock and roll. Tint the windows, of course. We'll get the windows all tinted. We'll pimp this thing out. Alright. Peace out. Peace out, Bob.
Like and subscribe.
What'd you say, boy?
Like and subscribe.
He said like and subscribe if you haven't heard. Yeah, please do. Peace out.